Assalamualaikum and good day. I wish to Dr. Nur Asmalina binti Muhammad Anwar. Today, me and my group members will present about the problems and challenges that are being faced by the Penang Escape Park along its operation. Even though this park holds an established name and image globally, it does not stop it from being vulnerable to several problems and challenges. The problems and challenges that are frequently being faced by Penang Escape Park are vandalism and littering, sustaining the maintenance cost, and arising safety issues throughout the operation of the park. Meanwhile, the challenges are adopting safety measures during COVID-19 pandemic and also maintaining an eco-friendly environment. First and foremost, by being the longest water slide in the world, it makes the theme park more prone to vandalism as the employees could not supervise every single visitor that comes in a large number. Some examples of the vandalism acts that commonly happen are damaging public locker after losing its key, scratching water slides with sharp items, leaking the provided swimming floats, and also tearing the rental swimming attires. Besides that, another common vandalism act that are frequently happen at Penang Escape Park is littering. The visitors usually leave toilets in poor condition, leaving dirty baby diapers in the swimming pool, littering the snacks, drinks, and its packaging, and also not disposing women's sanitary items properly. Unlike the other vandalism acts, littering is a harder problem to be solved because most of the doors could not be tracked by a system or a record. The diagram shows some amenities that are being rented by this theme park but oftenly being vandalized by the rentees.
There are three problems in sustaining maintenance costs, which are facility maintenance costs, marketing costs, and hire outside vendors. Firstly, the facility maintenance costs. When operating theme park, it requires a lot of money to make sure the facilities are in a good condition. For example, regarding to vandalism issue, where the locker are badly damaged, the management must take an action immediately. They need to purchase the new one so other visitors could use it. Price for one set of lockers can reach up around 4,000 ringgit. Also, to make sure their facilities in a clean and a good condition, they hire professional cleaner to clean it up. We can see here that Escape Theme Park spend a huge amount of money in maintenance. Next, marketing costs. In order to promote Escape Theme Park locally and globally, they must promote it actively. So, they spend money on Instagram and Facebook advertisement, television, newspaper, and billboards. Each marketing channel has different rate and price. For instance, using Unipulse billboards, it can cost almost 20,000 to 100,000 ringgit per month. Thus, then they need to pay web developers to make their own website since internet is commonly used by people. They can reduce advertising costs by analyzing which channel most effective to promote their theme park. Lastly, they need to hire outside vendors. This is because they need to fulfill customer demand, where the customer needs some refreshment after enjoying the rides and activities, but this also could lead to increasing their expense. They need to spend money by hiring a few outside vendors. Thus, if food poisoning happens, the management must pay compensation to them. To prevent this, Escape Theme Park can come out with their own meal, such as included in their ticket. This also can save up their hiring costs.
Next is arising safety issues throughout the operation. Escape Park is an exciting destination with thrilling rides and activities set in a natural setting, also known as an outdoor theme park featuring demanding activities and a break from the traditional concept of roller coasters riders. The rides and activities illustrate that there is no age limit to having fun, since they are built for a wide range of age groups. The parks, which span 22 acres, presently has two primary components: adventurous play and water play, which feature the world's longest water slide. However, hiding behind all the fun and excitement are real threats that must be avoided by the management. Therefore, safety issues are a hefty influence on the performance of theme parks and cannot be neglected. It is consequently critical that theme park operators take every care to guarantee complete compliance with rules and regulation requirements. Here are a few issues I found out that will threaten the credibility of these theme parks. Firstly, there are a case where the visitors was stuck when doing a flying lemur activities and hung up for almost 25 minutes before the rescue. The management supposedly prepared for the emergency procedure and the rescue operation supposedly took less than that. It is critical that the staff have a channel to report any accidents, mishaps, or near misses immediately. She might get hurt, panic, or trauma due to this situation, or could be worse. In addition, improving their communication channel or system so they may identify any areas that require immediate action and allowing the management to prevent events from occurring before they have significant consequences. Also, always keep an eye on accident history. It is a good idea to be aware of the frequent problems or events that might occur in the future. Not only that, there are a few complaints about their locker system. Sometimes their locker is unable to use or accessed by the visitors, but the management took too long to fix the problem. Also, there is a case in which someone accessed a visitor's locker and stole their valuable item. The locker supposedly keeps their belongings safely. Henceforward, the visitors' belongings once stolen from someone when they left their shoes when doing an activities. Hence, this problem should be addressed immediately by the management to ensure their visitors' safety. Apart from that, Escape Theme Park is well known for their obstacle courses, which involve a different level of highest for each of their activities. Therefore, the risk will be higher with the kids and children participate in these activities. They are more at risk for theme park accidents than adults. They might drown or slip and fall, or even lost since the area is huge. The management need to pay more attention to them and must be prepared for all possibilities even though they have their guardians. These problems are very common in theme parks. Lastly, the staff should be professionals and well trained, and operators and the lifeguard should be aware and assign more in the risk area.
Hi, Assalamualaikum to my beloved Dr. Nur Asmalina. My name is Nizal Mazatu Maya Putri and I'm going to proceed for the next challenge to escape theme park Penang, which is adopting safety measures during this pandemic. The theme park industry has to adapt to the new normal because they can't stay closed forever. Theme parks all around the world like Disneyland started to open even during this pandemic with strict safety measures. Common safety measures that are being applied to all premises like 2 meters social distancing, the use of face masks, sanitizing surfaces more often, and checking people's temperatures before allowing them to specified settings are all basic COVID-19 procedures. Next is the safety measures to be applied to the Escape Park Penang visitors. First thing first, limit the capacity of the visitors of about 30% to 50% of their original capacity. Just like Disneyland Shanghai, it is running at about 30% of its capacity right now. Secondly, occupancy limitations for activities such as water slides, time clocks, and others in order to maintain distance between people. Thirdly, to keep parkgoers separated while waiting in line for attractions, eateries, and restrooms, social distancing signs should be set, but an exception for members from the same households. The fourth one is that to provide cashless payment options to eliminate the use of currency and physical contact between personnel and customers. For example, Escape Theme Park Penang should prioritize cashless option for the tickets at the entrance. While as for the park restaurants, ordering food using smartphone is advisable to avoid physical contacts. Other than safety measures that has to be applied to the visitors, Escape Park Penang also has to apply the safety measures to the staff. They have to make sure the staff is well trained to adapt to this new normal. The staff have to practice social distancing between others during gatherings and meetings. Lastly, the management is responsible to get the workers tested regularly to ensure there is no COVID chains coming out from the theme park, especially for the one that shows symptoms of COVID-19. That is all from me on adopting safety measures during pandemic. Thank you for listening.
The last challenge is maintaining an eco-friendly environment. When wondering how clean and green the Penang Escape Park is, surprisingly, it turns out that Penang Escape Park was the first theme park in Asia to adopt the eco-friendly environment theme in its whole operations. They had successfully developed and hosted the park in a natural environment. However, in most cases, natural environments were being exposed to the danger of these recreational activities, where some of the visitors might have those undesirable behaviors like littering, plucking trees, and others. Nonetheless, Penang Escape Park truly understands the meaning of sustainability and has considered how to cope with the environmental issues seriously. The park has been creating environmental initiatives such as designing an energy-saving mode, transplanted 104 trees around the places, recycled containers and used as lockers, used green roof to absorb heat, and many more. Even though Penang Escape Park has created an environmental initiative, the challenges always occur from the visitors when they cannot follow the rules properly. Therefore, Penang Escape Park always had to deal with the challenge, and they can do it by implementing new measures such as encouraging visitors with no use of plastics inside the theme park, providing free reusable water bottles at food and beverage outlets, and celebrating nature by making it part of the visitor's experience. These are other achievable steps for visitors to do while having fun at the theme park. Overall, being environmentally friendly is necessary to preserve Earth's natural resources for all generations so they can benefit from them now and in the future. Penang Escape Park is somehow able to overcome this by taking the first step to let the measures visible so the visitors are aware of what is being done. The park has been recognized for its strategies in making the theme park as eco-friendly places and always try to improve their operations by all means in order to maintain the eco-friendly environment. That's all from our group for our presentation. Thank you.